Test, test, one. I know there's one. Alright, cool. Right. Do this. Okay, cool. Audio is working. I'll see it because wrong thing. Gotcha. There we go. Put up. Yar. Maybe. Trying to get. definitely play with clearly would be a good option with no. Alright, yeah, that's weird. Go, Perry. Yeah, that's right. We haven't even started yet, and we're gonna be, we're hyping it up now. Alright, let me actually just hop into the game. That way, you know, I can actually... There. Yeah, just trying to get the game to work. If not, then we're just gonna make do with... We'll probably just make... Right now, it's being a bit of a butt, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and... do that. It's okay if you guys see, like, the background. Try to blur it out. I will try to blur it. That's what I actually want to do. But, yeah. There, guys. Deactivate that. Wow. Alright, let's... Okay. Beautiful. Hey guys, want the rest of the... Oh, don't worry. Okay. I don't know why the camera is acting like a butt today, but clearly it doesn't want to work. That's fine. Usually I'm used to stuff like this working. You know, I'm also not working at all. I'm actually more used to things not working, having them act. We'll definitely do the bedroom camera apparently, because it's the only thing that seems to work, which is a little upsetting. But you know, company really wants to represent their product well, then they need to have stuff that works. In my opinion. If things don't work, then clearly it's not best. It has to work, you know. Right. Okay. Oh, camera's just not actually working at all. Wow, this is concerning, but it's fine. All right, well, it just wants to be, but who wants to be? Whatever. Bedroom. Oh, no virtual cameras. I don't get the the luxury of filters, apparently, because my camera wants to be an actual butt today. In fact, actually, you know what? Let me see. That one placed. Yeah, I'm actually just rude. Alright, you know what? We don't have to. We could just do this. I actually did not want to do it this way, but it's whatever. You guys get to see the background for this. And then we get the camera. Then I would have loved for this thing to work, but it is what it is, right? I'm wondering if there's like an update or something done on it. Whatever. We're gonna do it. Working with it. Right. Oh. Welcome, one and all. Whoever did join, welcome. I also want to thank either Miss or Mr. Juju Bean for following the channel yesterday. Even though I was not streaming, thank you to that person. Just simply because you caught me at an off time does not mean that you guys are probably not going to be here this time. That's what matters. That's what counts. Eventually, I will find a way to get it to work again. But yeah, for now, you'll get to enjoy the environment around me. Whatever you do see. Alright. Alright, so today's stream is going to be a pretty unique one. Basically what we're going to be doing, that we are actually going to go ahead and see if we can make some more builds. The part that's going to be different about this, that we're not going to do any hunting ourselves unless it's going to be tough. So they have to be harder hunts. They can't really be an easier hunt. Easier being that I am not going to be able to do higher low rank hunts because we're going to challenge anything that I make. So like for example, this build that we have here, this would have to be tested with something much harder. Not necessarily in not necessarily going to be like on an easy streak or like on the easy hunt. So I either do a hard hunt myself, which means all the purple hunts. So those are usually tempered monster hunts, and they're gonna have purple boxes, which means they're not gonna be your average run-of-the-mill gold, silver hunts. No, those are gonna be like, if you're going to do this, you're probably gonna get some good gear out of it. You're probably gonna get like good materials too, and who knows, maybe one day I can get another attack +4 gem. I don't know, but we are going to see if we can make something, put it through the ringer. If I want something that's a bit easier, then we can go ahead and help another hunter out. So I can go randomly into someone else's hunts. Who knows, if you guys join me this stream, then maybe it'll be one of yours. Because this game's a little bit different in terms of that, since this is platform specific. But yeah, so wish me luck, because I think I'm going to need it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Jacob. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hey, Sholi. Thank you, Sholi, by the way, for the gifted sub. That really did help out that person. And hey, Francis, how you doing? I hope everyone is doing good today. We're gonna be full of like good energy today. I am gonna have like a personal challenge that I don't just completely lose it in some of these hunts. You guys probably know if you've seen my past stream. I am prone to that. But that doesn't mean that we don't find ways around everything, right? So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm also checking too to make sure that the chat is also working. So that way you can actually see comments that are right above me. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be working and getting the background thing fixed too. So that's probably gonna be for this stream only type of thing. So you get to see what's behind me. Although I will say, I like to think I'm a little bit organized, but I am busy. So that's probably what you're gonna be seeing. Background. I did enjoy myself this past week, and Shelly, thanks for asking. I hope you guys did too. Hope you guys had fun. Please tell me if you got some, if you have some like, I don't know, things you've done past weekend. Feel free, man. I can easily tell you. Like for me, I was actually like pretty much moving stuff, getting things ready to work on my car. You know, maintenance related stuff. Every now and then you should at least do that. All right, so let me see what armor. So we got Nergigante and Velkhana. Yeah, let's do this because like as much as I love Paralysis, Blast, and Poison, that I could probably make quite a few variations of those types of builds and then forget about the other stuff that actually matters, which is like Fire, Ice, stuff like that. Because those are just as good as some of your other ailment-related builds. Alice, welcome. Alright. So, yeah, I remember having this. So, yeah, let's do this. So, I am going to do this first. So, we're going to first take all of this off. I see what I was doing here. Okay, we're going to keep you. This I am going to at least keep. Just because Coalescence is a great skill. If you didn't know, Coalescence basically is going to be like our engine for most of our elemental related builds. I will eventually get around to basically making like a raw damage build because I have at least one, and honestly I kind of want to improve it. Technically I have two, but that one does technically turn into an elemental build when it triggers. Alright, so this is the Ruinous. So do I have another Nergigante armor? Or is it just that one? Oh, I guess I'm not alpha. I'm just a beta at this point. Apparently. Alright. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, and part of this challenge is that we're not going to be using the Fatalis gear. If you guys are aware, Fatalis is one of the last monsters that you're probably going to fight in this entire game. And oh hey T, welcome T, welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. For those who are new, I'll go ahead and stop for a second. So for those who are new, my name is Travis. I am pretty much the guy behind the Tech Gaming channel, or Tech Gamer for short. I do, basically I'm a Monster Hunter player. I do like to play some variety every now and then. I actually did that before I kind of committed to Monster Hunter for both World and Wilds. We're now playing World this week, so we're kind of going in, doing some different things so that way I can kind of spice it up a little bit and also challenge myself in different ways. Who knows? Maybe we'll do a new run with a different weapon. But for right now, yeah, we're kind of hopping in, making some unique builds, maybe something that if you guys play this game, maybe you'll learn a thing or two. I am an open book with this game, so if you guys want to ask any questions related to this game, feel free to. Yeah. I'm Robert by name. Nice. Nice, Robert. And thank you very much, Alice. Thank you, yes. That was definitely given to me by birth. Alright. Well, hope you enjoy the family. And by the way, guys, I do want to tell everyone here that I don't think I have the official command, but if you check my channel, the Twitch channel, you should be able to see that we do have a Discord. So if you guys want to join it, you can. The link should be good permanently, but you can always tell me if it's not working for you. It is going to be a very basic server right now, so if you do hop in and you only see like a message, just don't worry about it. It is what it is right now. It's just very basic, but over time I do plan on growing it the more people we do get. So the more active players we get, the more active users we have on Discord, the more it's going to grow. So at least for now, it's more like a chat. But yeah, stay tuned for it. It will grow over time and turn into something pretty cool. But yep. Yep, I'm mainly a Monster Hunter fan. I love Monster Hunter World. I have actually played the beta back in 2014, and then, honestly, 10 years later, actually played the game for real. And here we are. I have already technically beaten all of the monsters in this game, so we're kind of switching things up to make sure that we don't just, I don't know, use the same gear over and over, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, the dragon set in this game is pretty sweet, but in order to get this, you have to farm Fatalis, and he can be pretty challenging, so for this stream, we're going to be trying other things that is not related to this set. This set does have a lot of goodies, though, attached to it. So just know that. It's very enticing for me right now, but I'm purposely holding back. Sure. Ruinous gives us... interesting. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is correct, Robert. So if you happen to have seen me from any of like ads or stuff like that, yes, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I do take Wednesday and the weekends off, so that's just to kind of help recharge. Wednesday, believe it or not, is kind of like a nice strategic rest day because it's right in the middle. But if it were really up to me, I'd probably just go all out and like stream every day, but I don't want to get burnt out, so that's why I have the 3 days off and 4 days on. But who knows? That could change depending on like how things are. If things start picking up and we get more people and, you know, more interactions, then yes, I'm probably going to adjust the schedule to accommodate for that. But at least for right now, that's where we're at, to be honest. Daniel, my man, you are just in time. We have some new people, so I'm kind of introducing myself and kind of like setting everything down so that way you guys can see like, hey, this is what I am, this is what I do. But yeah, by the way, for anyone who's new, if you guys want to see any past streams of mine, go to Twitch, or you can go to my YouTube channel, which will also be on my Twitch channel. It kind of gives you an idea of what I like to play, the things I like to do, and of course, the description in that channel, like on both of my channels, YouTube and Twitch alike, pretty much say the same thing to a degree. There might be like some variation on like how I said it, but it's roughly going to be the same. I am also a Destiny 2 fan and enjoyer, and I guess lover in a way, because I've played the game since Destiny 1, and that's been quite a bit since I've actually streamed Destiny 2 on here. But yeah, it's nice days for schedule. I think it is. I kind of like came to the realization that I think that's honestly like a really good thing to do, is to have it on those days. All right. Yes. Let's see. Escadora. We could do this. Technically, this is not the same. And we do this. We get Critical Eye. This actually could be useful. Let's look at this real quick. So I'm going to look at this build. I was using this, but we're not going to be using this. Because there are other sets here in this game that are honestly really good. Like the Escadora, which is technically another endgame monster for sure. It's also very different, but like very similar. But we also have the Garuga Greaves. So this comes from Young Garuga, and it's honestly, this is one of the best pieces of armor in this game prior to the last two monsters in this game. That being the Escadora set and obviously the Dragon set. But those come from two monsters called Alatreon and Fatalis. So prior to this, you're probably going to be running this, just mainly because Critical Eye is a huge skill in this game. Plus you have a level 4 decoration and 2 level 2s, which is pretty big. Not gonna lie, you can see here that, yes, even though we have different armor sets, that probably could be better, when it comes to what's good in this game and what's not really considered good in this game is kind of subjective, but how I consider something to be good is how reliable that piece of armor is going to be. If it's going to be super reliable, that means you're using it pretty much often, if not all the time. And I was using this pretty much all the time prior to getting the Escador set and prior to Fatalis sets. So keep that in mind. Believe it or not, I have a Discord for my friends. So like I have that all set up for my friends. I built that years ago when I was actually playing Destiny 2 when King's Fall actually came out for the first time in Destiny 2. And actually no, it would have been Destiny 1. Sorry, Destiny 1. So fun story. My current Discord that I built for my friends years ago, I had like no idea what I was doing. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make this, whatever happens, happens, and then I'll figure it out. But at the time, it actually used to be called the McRib Mafia because it was based off of McDonald's McRib, and I actually kind of liked it. And you know, because in games like Destiny, usually when you do raids, it's usually a multi-person activity. It's not just soloing it, because back then you actually could not solo. It was as far as I know, Destiny 1 was unsoloable when it comes to raids, because they kind of forced you to play with more than one person. Is it possible? I don't know, maybe. But the way the game was set up, I don't think it was. But over time we changed it from the McRib Mafia to the Center for Damage Control, or it's like I think it was called like Center of Damage Control. And I was like, yeah, welcome to the CDC. Not the other one. They're like, wait, what? This is crazy. You guys called you called your Discord that? I'm like, yeah, man. That's what it is. It's called the CDC. You also want to be a streamer? Well, I mean, the thing about that is that you just have to do it, right? You just gotta like start doing it. It's something that, like for me, I was saying to myself, you know, I really want to try to do it, just because I think it'd be great. It'd be a great thing for me to do on my off time. It's something that I like to do anyways, technically. Unfortunately, due to Twitch's like retention policy, you would have to go to my YouTube channel to see my past streams, but I actually have streamed for quite some time, but it's one of those like on and off things. I wasn't like actively streaming every single day for years, but I do have full-fledged like 2-hour plus streams, and it wasn't until 2025, Christmas Day 2025, that I said, you know what, I want to actually do this, and I want to try to be as consistent as possible. So that's exactly what I did. I started doing it. And unfortunately, during that time, I also lost my job. So I was trying to stream as much as I can, and I was actually putting in like I think like 4-hour streams, 4 to 6 hours, pretty much every day. And because I didn't have a job for quite some time, it was interesting. I pretty much streamed at night. Now that I actually have a job that's, you know, around during the day, I'm happy. Because, you know, I actually can stream during the day. But yeah. Alright, so let's do this. And I mean, it really doesn't matter what you have, to be honest. Like if you don't think that you have what it takes, my advice for that is to give it a try. Just try it out. If you don't want to like stream to other people, then my advice there is to like record yourself. So if you have a program like Stream Elements or OBS, those tend to be the most common ones. Technically they're both free too. I'm actually using OBS. Believe it or not, how you're seeing the gameplay here, this is actually done through OBS right now. But I'm actually streaming on a different computer, but I'm using OBS on my gaming computer as a projector. It literally isn't on. It is literally just projecting the image of the gameplay, so that way you guys can see it. And then on my streaming computer, it's actually running, so you know, you guys can like interact and stuff like that. But that took a little bit of time for me to do. It also took me some time trying to actually find the right stuff so I can actually have what I want show up. Like for example, the chat. So like when you guys make a comment, you'd be able to see it. But that took a while because I didn't know like what to actually use. I kind of went off like based off of what everybody else was doing, and it was not working for me. All right. So, if any of you guys do play this game, I have an approach to this, and my approach is to like strip everything from the build. So, for example, because this had decorations on them, decorations are extra skills that you can equip to your armor and weapons, providing that your weapons have the slots available, including your mantles. Mantles are usually extra things you can do to kind of protect yourself in different ways. But I usually strip everything so you can get a baseline. This is technically a baseline, so these are all the skills that we are running based off of our armor alone, so nothing else. And of course our charm. The charm is the only extra thing here. So I have that, so now we get to go ahead and play around with our skills to kind of see what we can actually do, because honestly this is kind of like where the challenge begins. We can technically probably get rid of the Rider's Charm, because I'm actually gonna want some defense, some defensive stuff. And I mean, it is here. I could either use Divine Blessing, or I can actually, you know what? Let's try this. This gives us an edge, and we don't have to worry about adding this later. But I have confidence that you can do it. What I will say is, if you do want to stream to other people, just do it, man. Just stream. I know it's probably not going to look great at first, but that's the whole point. The whole point is for you to start a little rough, unless you do your research first, and then you decide, okay, I'm going to do it now with all this knowledge that I've learned. But yeah, I went on, I was trying to figure things out, so I pretty much fumbled a few times. But yeah, I just kept picking myself up, kept learning, figuring out like, hey, I should do this instead, should do that instead. Alright, awesome. So, we have haste and recovery, which is good for us. Unlike wilds, crazy how that doesn't really work so well. Alright, so let me get agitator. Since we have that skill already, I just want to round this out. Actually, health boost might be something we want to do. It does kind of ruin the whole point, actually, of our food buffs. Okay. Gonna do that. That helps us out with that. We could technically do attack boost if we really wanted to. That probably would be nice, actually. Let me see. We have 5% affinity. We could also do this. Oh. Actually, no. I do want stamina. We got that too. And technically, we do have room. Huh. Weakness exploits, critical boost. Oh, we're getting in. We're getting in. I just got to figure out like what to actually put. Already have that. Alright. So Master's Charm. Yeah, we could always just supplement with signals. Actually, no, we're good there. Sweet. Okay. Alright, Divine Blessing. I honestly wish this was a bit more organized. But hey, it's whatever. Critical boost, huh? That's what we're gonna be getting. Which monsters? It kind of depends, to be honest. Since we have dragon, I want to try it and maybe like against a monster that would be prone to dragon. Because dragon is not just that specific type of damage, but it's also there's also what is it called? Elder Seal. An Elder Seal actually kind of does something. So I want to see what we can do there. Alright, let me see here. Prevents knockbacks. Used to knockbacks. I mean, yeah, we're okay with like the one. Okay. Really not a lot of options for us. I could just be beat because of me. Alright, so let's take a... We do have some other stuff that we can use here. Right? Attack. Okay, I at least want one of these, because that helps us get that up, and then we can just supplement a cool. Yes, okay, cool. Works. Light resist. Actually, if we're running Coalescence, I learned in Wilds, you can just equip this bad boy, and that actually would be pretty good. Let's do that. Let's actually find a good Blight resist. We might actually just replace the protection we have, and then just go down the route of putting Divine Blessing in a mantle or something. Probably going to do that, actually. So let's do that. We're going to go ahead and do this. Third. Actually, this is... I want... Attack or 15%. In either way, that is actually a... Alright. Okay. So we are limited what we have here, but that's fine. Let's go with this, so that way we can have that, because we can always get more attack. That actually is pretty good. This is actually solid. Not gonna lie, this is actually pretty solid. So, go back to attack. Oh, really? Thickly, all monster hunter streams always look fire. Yeah, in real, yeah, for real, right? That's true. Okay, I wish I had another of these because this actually would have been really nice for me, but that's fine. That's fine. And let's see. I don't think we're gonna have this one. Actually, no, yeah, why not? Because you know what? Fun fact: this too is also a single point skill. So, in fact, because we don't have anything that unlock more of that skill, Stamina Thief is literally going to be a three slotter, which means we can actually complete it. And then we could put, like, I don't know, Slugger in here too. I got exactly 3 slots. Oh, we're gonna be okay, hold on. We might have something. I may not need to complete attack. It would be nice if I can. Let me see. I think my brain just clicked. And I was just like, yes, here you go. Alright, so let me see. Yeah. Slugger. Oh, perfect. Slugger is right here. Could have done Partbreaker, but like... Heartbreaker, this is not really... If you're going to be using that, this is probably not the weapon to use it with, even though technically you can. There are much better weapons to use Heartbreaker with. Although you will see a build or two of mine, maybe a few, that does have it in there. Okay, so let's go to attack. Boom. And then... Actually, no. We don't want attack. That's right. We want Divine Blessing so we can actually round that bad boy out. Because this too is also a single point. All the single points. Alright. Here we go. Then here. And then here. Because... Oh no, yeah, Tool Specialist is just maxed out. Guys, we got extra slots now. We actually have extra slots. So guess what I'm going to be putting in here? I have 2 more attack. If we do that, actually this could be a pretty decent thing. So let's see what we got. Yo, what's up, George? George, welcome. We're just finishing up here with a build, and then we're about to go and test drive this bad boy. If you guys must know, the art of giving too many options to me is kind of like a weakness of mine. Alright. I think this is what we have here. This is using Master's Charm. So as it currently stands, we got this. Honestly, this is a pretty sick, like, I don't want to say sick build, but this is a solid build. It might become sick later, but it's pretty good. Why? Because the hope here, this is really the hope, that Slugger and Stamina Thief don't trip over each other. I have actually seen these 2 skills conflict with each other, because when I think I've exhausted the monster, I actually stunned it. Therefore, it resets it'll reset the Stamina Thief meter all over again. And the more times you activate something on a monster, that the amount of times you have to do it again increase. So hopefully this doesn't, do that. If it does, perfectly fine, we can switch it out. But let's see how this fares. Alright, so our status, actually 20% isn't bad for this. This actually is not bad. Let's go ahead and upgrade this stuff. We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna do our food buff first, and then we're gonna go and upgrade. And then after I'm done with that, let me see what we got first for our skills. Because I specifically look nowadays for certain skills. So we're probably gonna be getting this one since it helps us with our stuff. But if we have something better, which we don't. I mean, Moxie is better, to be honest. Moxie is definitely better. But yeah. I do play this game on PC, by the way, so if you do have this game and you have it on PC and you would like to join, please let me know. Because after this one hunt that I'll be, like, after the first hunt of the game, or of the stream, then I will go ahead and get the session ID and then go from there. Oh yeah. Alright. Let me see. Do we have anything we need to upgrade? Technically, I cannot get this yet because, Azure Dragonfire? Yeah. Not doing that. I think I can actually melt that. The Velkhana tickets, on the other hand, that's totally doable. Let's actually go ahead and do this. We're going to upgrade this so we can upgrade our overall defense. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that. And yep, if you guys want to know what I'm rocking with here, this is what I'm rocking with. So we need to do Guiding Land stuff to upgrade this further. I should, hopefully I have the rest of this, but yeah, it's what it is. We can actually upgrade this? Nope. We need to go farm our favorite monster. My favorite monster, at least. Alright. Well, thanks, buddy, for the stuff. Thanks for the upgrade. Alright. I am going to go ahead and post a new quest. Go. And do this. Master rank. All of these, you know, we got plenty of stuff here to choose from, right? So this is what I'm talking about. These monsters are pretty much what I'm going to fight. Why? Because, one, purple boxes can give you some of the best stuff in the game. And, of course, the higher your threat level is, so the little purple flames, the higher quality, or I guess higher grade, you can get. So this is where you can get, like, decorations, like some of your best decorations, like Agitator, which would be Challenger, Attack, things like that. Latent Power, you can get those at, like, +4. Which is essentially a 2-level, like, it's essentially the equivalent of, like, 2 of them put together. So, since I got one of these, we're gonna go fight him. I don't think I'm gonna get we're not gonna get, like, the gem, essentially, that you get from the event quest, because that's what I need to upgrade my weapon. And the armor. But we're gonna go fight him. And this is like in-game Nergigante. So, here we go. And if you guys must know, this is actually my favorite variant of this monster, and it's probably one of my favorite fights, to be honest. This monster does kick some butts. Alright, let me see. What bug am I rocking with? Ice? No. Okay. We could do that. I need to actually get more materials for these bugs, because honestly I'm kind of like lacking behind on the bugs. Alright. We could do that for heals. Actually, we're going to do this. Because, you know, we're dragon, right? We're rocking dragon. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Wish me luck, everyone. Wish me luck. Alright, do we have something we can grab? We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Hopefully you hit the wall. Nope. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's fine. Oh, beautiful. Actually, this is where I need you to be. Come here. Awesome. Enjoy it. Courtesy of me. Oh, it's already poisoned? Yo, that's crazy. Looks like my little partner there did their job. And we didn't even... Oh, we're rocking without... That's actually crazy. We're actually rocking without any food buffs. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. We ran out of stuff. That's fine. Dude, if you want to hit me, you gotta go like... You gotta get over here, man. Come on. Alright, cool. Alright, come on. Dude, I am so good at timing that. Nice. I wonder if that's actually a place now where I can like grab him. Oh, that's actually crazy. We're just hitting him. Oh, he's exhausted. That's exhaustion right there. So that actually, that worked. Sweet. Sweet. And we're actually staying fairly healthy too, like we're not actually worried here. Yep, nope, back on the saddle, baby. Get on the ground. And then me gets stuck. That's right, get wrecked, me. There we go. Alright. Also do this. Nope, you're not doing that. I'm not gonna get randomly checked here for that. Alright. Oh, beautiful. I forgot I had that. That's awesome. Nope. Okay. Alright. I want you to come over here, buddy. Awesome. Got him. Let's go. That actually kind of worked. We go all the way around. I don't know how that. Sure. All right. kind of figured you were going to do that. Okay. That's fine. Actually, we'll just survive this. There we go. Hey, dude, you're actually just like wrecking. Here, enjoy this too. Maybe this will hurt. Oh, it actually does. Alright, confirmed. I could actually use that. Nope, get on the floor, buddy. Get on the floor. Oh dang, we got a minefield over here. Okay, we need him to come over here. I need him to come over here. Okay, well, that's fine. He doesn't have to. Alright. We're not even... I'm not using any boosts that I've given myself. I should probably do that. We'll use this time now to buff up, because I actually should have done that before we fought. But seeing how we're doing just fine without it, actually pretty good. Ooh, actually, that was pretty good. Nice. Okay, let's go. This is a bit of a tight squeeze here, so I'm gonna have to like try to time this, but yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, he's gonna get stuck there. Nope, he's not. Nice. Here we go. Down on the ground. Let's go. Oh, round two? Alright. Round two. Down on the ground. You are grounded. Alright, let's use this time now. Also, very good time to do this if you need to. And he's tired. So it looks like the stuns are actually like separating themselves. That's actually really nice. I kind of appreciate that. Oh, dude. Rip. That's right. He is a... Nice try there, bud. I think I know your dance all too well. Okay, maybe not that one. Actually, I want your tail. Yep, I want your tail. Nope, nice try. That's your butt. I want the tail. Thank you. Actually, I was really good. Didn't have to worry. That's fair. Oh, dude, getting scammed. Yeah, figured. Figured. Alright. Here, enjoy that. Flash. Alright, I actually am just gonna stay right here. If you have bleed and you don't want to like use stuff to like heal, which is usually a steroid jerky in this game, then doing what I just did is like the way to go. Perfect. Boom, baby. Awesome. Almost there. We're just starting to cover our bases here with each other. The art of dancing in the face of war, apparently, between monster and man. Alright, cool. I actually enjoy this now. Take that. Awesome. Ah, dang it. Stupid stamina bar, man. Get wrecked by the jump. That's right, with the power of my jump, I can avoid this attack. Alright, let me go grab this. It's actually really nice to have. Can't say no to free materials, so, yeah. Oh. Sorry there, Gyros. I'm gonna have to go pick this up, and then I'll be... Oh. Stupid monster! Stop running! I need you! Alright. Got 10 minutes, come on. Stay down. There we go. Perfect. Let's go. It is a big battle because this monster does not play around. And we're trying to use everything we can to our advantage. Like, Bruner Nergigante is no joke. And so is the floor of the game there. That's fair. Alright. Yeah, I figured. I wasn't going to be able to out-heal that. So that's okay. We go down. We go down. Alright. Let's do Gourmet Voucher, because honestly, I've been rocking this without any type of thing. Type of buff. Actually, we probably want Moxie at this point now. We got less than 10 minutes. I wish we could do cutscene skips in this game. Like, that would actually be really nice. So I don't have to waste time going through an entire cutscene. No, but it is. Alright. I will say though, this game is unforgiving because once you go down, you actually have to rebuff. So you have to use all of your items again, and in order to like actually buff up. Otherwise, good luck. Was the dude sleeping? Bro. Run, dude. Alright. Enjoy the wall. This is also something too, because he does have, whatchamacallit, tough skin, essentially, so it is going to be a bit different. It's also crazy how he has that, like, going crazy angles. Nice. Bro, the roars, man. Alright, we're gonna do this so we can get reduced damage. Actually, we could take these hits. He is poison too, so that's actually a big plus. Bruh. Alright, cool. That's fine. Even if we don't technically make this, then we're fine. It's just that we took too long, essentially. I'm not like too concerned because like survivability is what I'm looking for. I can't predict like if the monster's gonna be like going in crazy angles. Yeah, see that's just stupid. I can't like get out of that. Come on, get up, get up, get up. You take too long getting up, my opinion. Get in the tent. Alright. Probably should not be doing this, but apparently he likes... I keep getting bled, so if I'm bleeding constantly, I might as well have something that doesn't allow me to bleed. Yep, get up there. Alright, oh yeah, can't actually. Yeah. Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Oh, really? There we go. Alright, cool. Okay. Wow, he like spared no expense here. Oh, okay, dude. Okay, cool. That works. I'll take that. So don't forget the dodge. You know what, Robert? You got a point. Dodging always helps. Especially like last minute dodges too. Unless he just does that to me. Bro is like now actually being super aggroed. What the heck? Why is he acting like that? Okay, dude. Alright, I'm actually just gonna hide here for a second so that way actually do this. David, you are a psychopathic cat man. Why are you not like going out there? Alright, we're gonna weapon. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't see at all, dude. Like, what the heck? Yo, camera, can you, like, stick to the monster, man? So why, like, when I look at the monster, I want it to lock on. This game does suffer from like having a lack of ability to lock on monster. One of my biggest complaints about this game, where it's like it can't focus at all, and it does. I swear it does everything it can to like not focus. I think we're pretty much going to lose this fight, which means this build's probably going to have to be redone, because I am not going to have a build where it just sucks and it can't even complete a mission. But I don't know. Maybe we'd have to give it another try. This guy is like... What the actual... What? Okay, I didn't even get a chance to actually get off this guy. Like, dude, okay, that's stupid. That was actually stupid. Alright, well, unfortunately, I can't say mulligan on that, so... Because this game just says, screw you, you're not gonna actually call that. Hello, game? Whatever. Alright, we're gonna scrap this build. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try a different weapon, maybe. Because, clearly this build can't keep up. Can't keep up. That, or I need to try a different mission. Probably need to do a different mission, because this one is one that is... Oh, we're not gonna keep anything we get from that. We're just gonna sell it, so that way we punish ourselves, in that sense. I think this one is one where, like, the time is actually, very tight. I think that's what it is. You know what? I'm just talking. I'm not gonna scrap anything from this build. It probably is a really good build. Problem is, I think I picked the wrong quest. Because, this Nergigante... Oh, yeah, it's 20 minutes. No wonder. That's a horrible mission to try that out with. That probably would have been a better mission. This one's a whole 50 minutes, so let's actually do this again with the proper time. Because the proper time is 50 minutes for a fight. 20 minutes is if you're absolutely cracked and actually have a build that does actually contend with it. So, yeah. We can go back and do that other one again with a different build. I think I actually have a build in mind for that one. Let's try this again. This time with the full time that we should be allotted with. Dude, come on. Move, guy. Move. Move. Bro, how is that? Only did 52 damage. Bro, if I had, like, a building land on top of me, I'm pretty sure I'm not coming up with that. You know what? If that's how this game is going to treat this, then sure. That's fine. Yep, we're just gonna do that for now. That's gonna get our heals. I want him to come over here. No. Alright, cool. Now we're gonna properly build this stuff. There we go. I technically do have a weapon that would be really good against this guy. And actually could, like, hit hard. But I'm purposely not using said weapon because if we were using said weapon, then obviously that'd be too easy. And that's not what I want to do right now. We're not trying to be easy here. We're trying to actually make something that's a little bit different from the usual. Awesome. Alright, lucky for me, I come prepared for this. Kill my dude. Alright. Also gonna be walking out. Okay. Or you just don't. But, oh my gosh, why are we doing this? Okay. My guy has different priorities. He clearly doesn't want to fight. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, he has different priorities. I don't know how, by the way. That's an impossibility. I can't register that in my brain. How did that one shot me? I actually now want to know how that one-shotted me, because I don't understand that. I mean, that's probably why. It's probably because of... Alright, you know what? Fine. Fine. This game wants to be a jerk with me. I'll just have to be a jerk back. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Let's see. Let's do Specialist, that we proc our Elder Seal.
Yes.
I think Elder Seal kind of like prevents him from getting to like the hard shell. So that way he does like his big bang. Definitely don't want to do that, so... And now it's time for us to be like Batman. I'm going to be doing some prep time here, some prep work. This monster wants to be a jerk, so that's exactly what's going to happen. Yep, you do that. Awesome. Alright, cool. Quit selecting the cold drink. I don't get why you're trying to get that. Come on, let's go. Stop selecting cold drink. Bro, I'm gonna have to get rid of the cold drink. This game wants me to drink something cold, apparently. Game, quit that. Alright. Trying to build up that mount. There we go. Now we have much more stamina to expend here, so we can definitely do this. Want to be a jerk about this? We can definitely be a jerk about this. Nice try there, bud. Yeah, take that. Beat him up. Actually, I prefer this right now. That's not what I want to do. Nice. Okay, so he did that. Awesome. Awesome. Actually, no, this is good. This is good. If I can shoot that. Good, he got injured there. Okay. Okay, dude. Yep, that's fine. I'll have him run. Apparently this game doesn't want me to like do half of the stuff that I want to do here, because I'm trying to sharpen. The game was like, nope. Just kidding. You want to do what? What? There we go. Now we're sharpening. No, you didn't really miss a lot. I mean, Vespid, unless you are saying that missing the actual build preceding to this point is a lot, then sure, you did. But if... Oh, you're tired. No, 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 you don't do that. But if you're like talking about the fight itself, no, you didn't really miss much at all. You missed me losing, that's what you missed. Actually, you know what? No, 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 this is fine. This is actually fine. Alright, cool. Take that. Wait for this. I'm just kind of waiting out. Thank you. Good job, David. Oh, get on the ground, bro. This is a bad place. This is a bad place. Tired. And I'm healing. Crap. Bad combo. Jump. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Bro, what is with this game? Do I have to like? I'll have to like. I think I have to like hold this game's hand on like what I actually want. This game is like a little drunk right now. I don't think it knows. All right, we got this. Let's do it. Get this, so we can get the extra buffs that we can put on. Beautiful. That's not what I wanted though. There we go. Oh my gosh, camera, focus. Yo, focus, camera. All that we did, and all because my guy just could not stop getting stunned by the roar. Oh well, it is what it is. The good thing is, it looks like that's not exactly gone, so still good there, I guess. I just hate when the hunters, they have to do this, and then they stay there for like an hour doing this when the monster's getting ready for a big attack. It's like, dude, really? Like, out of all the things you could be doing right now, that's what you're gonna do. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do that, because my guy likes to sit here and bathe. He likes to bask in the glory of death. Specifically just the dying part, because he's really good at that. He's not good at surviving. It's gonna be kind of like the running joke, so if you do hear me say that a lot, it's because I genuinely believe he is. I genuinely believe he's tired of this crap, and he doesn't want to do this anymore. Alright, cool. Let's get our buffs. Cool. Fence, I like that. But yeah, my hunter... With this stupid cold drink, I don't know why I didn't bother. Yep. Perfect. Wasted it perfectly, kids. There you go. See you next fall. Yep, that was kind of like a I have nowhere else to go moment. Dang, we were actually really close too. That's crazy. Oh. Okay, on the ground again. Bruh, these stupid roars, bro. Like, that's the only grace you guys get. cool. Actually, you know what? Perfect. Yep. I definitely knew he was gonna leave. I definitely knew he was gonna leave. Oh man. All right. Let's reevaluate. Nope. Time to go back to camp. I am getting rid of that drink. This is like this guy's crack. Apparently, he wants drugs, and I'm not giving this to him. Apparently, my guy is more into drinking than he is hunting. Sure. Yeah, of course. Of course. How's it going, Victor? How are you doing? Actually, yep. First things first. Goodbye. Kind of running a unique thing right now where we are making a build and we have to run it with either a hard hunt or we have to go help a hunter out. And in this case, it's going to be like, obviously, it's going to be a rando. It's not going to be like someone that I know, because like, not like anyone's playing this game right now that I know of. So yeah, we just whipped this up together like not too long ago, so we have a bunch of these. Like I think it's a good build. I think it's solid. Just we might need to change some things up. Like I may need to change, maybe the slugger can be changed out for a part breaker or something. I have to do that, but that's fine. All right, cool. So I do start running that. Fine. But yeah. We decided to pick Ruiner Nergigante as the first monster, and I accidentally picked the 20-minute quest that I have. So you can imagine how that went. It went splendid. Totally. Did exactly like it was supposed to do. It understood the assignment. Eat this bug with the best slinger ammo in the game. That's so crazy, dude. Before tuning, you were in AT Nergy. I'm losing my marbles at him. AT Nergy is really no joke. Like, base Nergy, yes. Forget that, man. I did try that, and I was like, holy. Where is my guy? Oh, he's right there. Here, enjoy that. Hopefully you hit the wall. Yeah, there you go. Right now, this is actually an investigation, too. Like, investigation Ruiner Nergigante. Oh, I got poisoned. Awesome. Oh, I'm about to do this, and I wish I had slinger ammo. Awesome. Well, he's gonna yell, and you know we're all gonna lose it. Yep, we're gonna lose the extra opportunity we had. Actually, that was good. There's a smart choice here to run. Actually, this is like it's decent. I just hate this part. Yo, that's crazy. Auto dodge. Ah, ha! Take that, game. You cannot select full drink anymore. You're drunk, game. Go home. Ooh, I actually got him there? Yo, that's crazy. Oh, you tired? Actually, if I can get you to become yellow again, I want to throw you off the edge. No, I am going to reject that. Ow. Now we're going to spend a business day on the floor. No. Bad game. Bad game. You don't just do that. Of course. You know what? Here, if that's the case, here, take some more of the grape juice. Have the grape juice, man. Perfect. I want to actually get my buffs first. Now. Bruh, dude, okay. Alright, cool. Can I eat, please? Thank you, game. That's a waste. Bro, game. There. Please. Okay, this game actually does not like potions. Apparently this game hates me now. I am convinced this game hates me. There we go. Finally, dude. What is this? Can't wait to get back to Master Rank hunts. Yeah. Honestly, like, Ruiner, if I did the mission to the ends with you, I think it's called, that honestly is, like, what I want to do, because that's actually, I need to grind for the resource. Yeah, enjoy this wall, by the way. You might want that one. There you go. We're not breaking parts, but we're definitely making it rough for him. That's fine. You just gotta get up. Ooh! Okay, bug. Yeah, that works. Try to body slam me there. Okay, dude. That's your only cop-out technique I see. Oh, I got one too. It's called mounting. That's my cop-out technique. Yeah, take that. Mine's a little bit more effective though. Ooh. Even got the bug juice in him. Try to do as much damage here as possible. Even though we're like low on sharpness. Kinda don't want to be that way, but you know. Bruh. Perfect. He's walking away. This guy, he's just walking away. Casually walking. After realizing the cat is invulnerable during the buffing routine, he's just like, well, I'll just go. There's no point. That's cool. All right, so see, like with proper time, I think we have a decent build. Hello game? You're asleep? You're sleeping. No, you're not! Oh crap, I thought you were sleeping! Alright, you know what? Here. Awesome. Why did I do that? I'll take it though. Where are you going? You can't run. You cannot run. This is for the time that you made me lose my fight. Here, you know what? I'm gonna use some moss. We'll use moss on you. And we'll just farm this apparently. Ah, pure crystals. Nice. I don't know why I'll need that right now, but that works. Let's get a good old stone in here. About to go 1800s on this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will now. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Get in there. That's right. Get in there. This is from before. This is revenge. No, get out of the Kool-Aid. He's literally like had enough. He doesn't want to fight anymore. You know what? Just like that, wow, really? Do I just not know where my ride is? Uber! There we go. Just like that one line from that one movie said. I can't do it anymore, Grandpa. That's just too damn bad. Oh, this time he's actually sleeping. Crap. Okay, there is a way we can make this happen. And we are going to make this happen. It starts like this. That's actually stupid, but okay. That makes sense. Bro, that actually is crazy. Wow. And my guy is gonna actually die here. He's not gonna die here. He's gonna survive. He's gonna survive. I thought he was legit gonna die. Thanks, David. You finally actually did your job. Being part of support. Yelling, I can actually do something. So that's honestly like the stupidest thing that I have trouble with, is trying to actually do anything when he's yelling. That's fine. Just burn through it. Yep. Gonna do a dive? No? Okay. Oh, we both did a dive. Let's go. That I also find it's really stupid. You get like tapped, and then all of a sudden you get stuck. And then he takes forever to get up too. I wish they made that faster when this game was getting updated. That. There we go. Alright. Now that we know what it is capable of doing, not under pressure, we are going to... I don't know. I think I'm going to make a slight adjustment to this build, because honestly, that was a bit scuffed. And technically, I can actually use... I could use some of the level 4 decoration slots for other things too. But we don't necessarily have to dedicate it to just one skill. Let's do that. We're going to actually change it up. If I like it, you're going to see me change everything, like the layered armor look and stuff like that. Otherwise, I don't think you want to see what this looks like. It's right. If only I had the ability to actually have special effects when I do that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, maybe I should put mods in this game. Put some mods. I've actually played around with mods before in this game. But maybe I should try to see if there is one for that, like an end screen skip. Ooh, we even got the gem. Oh, dang. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we got 2 of those. That's actually cool. I like that. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna have to check this out. Come on, baby. Ah, an attack gem. What the heck? Weakness exploit. Okay. Actually, that would be really good for us, too. But you would have to give up something for that. Ooh, blast jewel. Okay. Alright, that's good. I will admit, though, when it comes to end screen, for some reason, they always have ways to show. You know what? I think I want to take a picture of that. Yeah, we're actually going to snap up. We're going to take a picture of that. Where is it? I don't care if the cursor's there. We even got the activate windows and all. Oh. Oh, that's cool. You guys don't even see that. That's cool. Okay, cool. I like that. It's fine. You don't need to see the activate windows. Maybe you do see it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm running a free version of Windows. I've never actually activated it, so... yeah. Good thing that like OBS doesn't actually pick up on that, but... it is nice. Alright, I think I like the idea of this, because we do have health augments, so... haste and recovery actually can work. There is a build that I could easily do to make this work, but we're trying different things here. Alright. So, Challenger. Agitator. Yeah. I don't know, that is pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. Technically, we can get rid of you. Because every time we put on the Temporal Mantle... oh, thanks. Yeah, every time we put the Temporal Mantle on, this will technically give us our 4 levels, so that gives us our 5% boost. Actually, change this out. So, let me see what we can do here then. Let's see. Take a look. We can go for, like, earplugs or something. Like, we can do that. Actually, if we do that, this covers one of the stuff, but I don't know. Actually, recovery speed might actually be good too. Might actually be good. We could do suture for bleed. Fluvia resistance. Yeah, there's that. Why would I want? This I might actually want. I don't know why I don't have it in this build. Go! Dude, thank you. Alright, if you guys are here in chat, if you guys are actually here, give Robert a W in chat. That is something that you don't necessarily have to do. So the fact that you did do that, even for someone here in the stream, that's huge. So thank you very much, Robert, for the dono there, for the sub, even if it was for someone. That is definitely a W from me, man. That is awesome. Thanks. You know what? Actually, we could do the Dragon Boost, too. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. We actually should have gone Dragon. Let's see here. You have that. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to do this. Thank you, man. Thank you. I am super grateful when stuff like that happens. Because believe it or not, like, if I like someone too and I really want to support them, I do. Like, during my time where I was in between jobs, I actually had a couple streamers that I watched. And I was like, you know what? Even though I don't really have the money, I want to support them. And even though I show up, I talk with them, I sometimes don't think it's enough. It's like, interaction's always good, but like, it's up to you if you want to go that one step further, further. But yeah, that definitely goes a long ways, man. Alright, so let me see here. This would not be as effective. That won't be as effective. Can't use that. Can't really use that either. Actually, what is... I forget what this... Makes it easier to mount. Oh, actually probably should have had that. Alright. I wonder. Because this... Where is it? I mean, other than this. Yeah, this. This would be nice. This actually allows me to stay in my powered up state. So like when I get all 3 of my buffs, this allows me to stay in that state longer. I think it's like 180 seconds is what people have deduced. But yeah. Okay, so. What we currently have helps us out. But what if I change this setup? Get rid of that. Alright. I did mean what I said. At the end of the day. We're gonna switch. But that doesn't mean that, you know, we're gonna just, like, hop out, too. Like, we're gonna actually try to find something that's gonna be good. I do hear Master Touch is, like, the best set bonus skill in this game. So... I want to try to see what we can do about that. We could go like Wukong. We could totally do like a Wukong build. Actually, what does this? Garuga. I never actually thought about looking at the Garuga set, even though I have them all. You guys will be able to see the whole set in just a moment. I just have to remove armor, layered armor. There you go. Actually, that does look pretty cool. We have a couple things we could do. Critical Eye, is that because of our... Yes. Could do that. Let me see what this looks like now. Much more realistic. And if needed, we will. So that's what it gives us. You want to know what I think of that? That's exactly what I think of that. Alright. Let me show you guys a build that people had run in the past. And we can actually try out, too, some other stuff here. Because I've never actually tried out the Master's Touch, so it's like, I want to know... I actually do want to know, like, what goes into that. I'm just going to put all of the pieces on, and then we're just going to get rid of stuff we don't want to use. Okay, Fell Shroud is actually really good. If anything, the set bonus is what's really good about that. Let's see. Quick Sheet can be good. Escadora is good, and that level 3 is a nice addition. Actually, what is this? Elemental Acceleration. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me show you guys a build. For those of you who don't know, I do have other builds. Anything that you see that's named, that is the build that I said, that's my build. Yo, whoa, Robert again? Yo, Robert, yo, dude, thanks, man, thanks. You know what? I have like a few builds in here. You want me to rock with a build that I have already done? You can just tell me like what number you want me to use. Loadout doesn't have anything. Dang, dude. Thanks, man. W for sure, man. That's a real one right there. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys a build that I really liked. Believe it or not, a viewer of my stream actually named this build because he was like, you know what? It looks really cool. I think it should be this. And I'm like, let's find out. Let's test it. And we did. It was like, all right, you know what? You whatever the name is, that's the name. So he's like Tribal Warrior. That's what it looks like. I'm like, you got it. That's the name. This is the build. If you look at this, it's actually kind of cracked. And I'm not really like worrying too much about it. But this has a specific thing that it does really well. I'll show you what this looks like in a run. So, if you guys want... Like, if you guys want to have a weapon that does good, believe it or not, if you are a glaive user like myself, you're probably going to be struggling for a while. Because there's really not a lot of good choices in terms of insect glaives until you get to Nergigante. Base Nergigante does have a good one. Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, Robert, thanks. Thanks for the gifted sub, my dude. Like, it's really cool. But yeah, if you are trying to get a like pretty decent glaive set, make sure you kind of like wait and build up in the game because like you're gonna have to get to a certain point before the game kind of gives you that opportunity. Yeah, let's do this. If you guys didn't know, this is Celiana. Celiana is one of the places that you do unlock later on in the game. And it is pretty much where you can get like a lot of your end game stuff. The new area, you get the addition of the free Gamba system, so like the free lottery. And of course, you also get access to the Elder Melder. You do get access earlier in the game, but like by the time you want to like get anything worth it, you're going to have to like grind for a bit. Ooh, these are some new stuff. Okay, so we got some new craftables here. Let me see if I have that Azure Dragon's Fire. Because, yes, the Azure Dragon's Fire. Because I am not grinding this. I'm actually happy we have resources to do this for us. So now we need a gem. Let me be here. In fact, actually, you know what? Let's go join an SOS. I'm feeling a little bit on the SOS side. So let's see who's out there fighting what. It really doesn't matter what monster we fight, by the way. They're all going to feel the pain. Alright. Peon of Guidance. Be the guided a peon. Just kidding, a peon. Ooh, actually, wait. Okay. I don't want to do Under the Veil of Death, honestly. It's not what it is. It's not what it is, man. It's not worth it. And this game is a really good game. The one thing that I wish it did right was, you know, to become a multi-platform, you know, cross-platform, as they were called. But yeah, pretty cool. It is a good game.
I think we all knew we hadn't seen the last of that thorn in our side. It somehow looks even more powerful than before.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Go. Nice. Alright. Let's get our buffs. And then now we go to work. Put on this mantle. Alright. That's fine. Yep, and he's already sick. He's already poisoned. Beautiful. Nice. Charge blade users. Dang, okay. Yep. Dig that. Because I don't see any insect blade users. That's perfect for me. He's constantly getting poison applied to him, but once it is afflicted, then there's not much you can do. So you have to wait until like the poison wanes off. That's perfectly fine by me. And now he's tired. That's fine. And he's tired again. There you go. Alright, so Dragon Steel will be like really good right about now. He's tired again. That's 2 times it just proc back to back. Alright. Well, thank you, Robert, for joining the stream. It was a blessing you came. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, man. Ooh, back. Okay. Are you like blocking me now so I don't do any more damage? Oh yeah, he hates me right now. I can definitely tell. That's fair. Alright, Dragon Cards. Sure. Got some more of that. Alright, we're gonna switch to our Apothecary again. We did get that back. Nice. Nice, dude. And there you go. The 3 people, monster just got shredded. And it's only been, what, 5? Wait, is that 5 minutes? There's no way, dude. 5 minutes. 3 people, man. Holy. No way! Oh, okay, that's actually kind of cool. That's rare to see. He's got the Ezio... Dude, he's got the Assassin's Creed mantle. Dude, that's rare. This is rare, but I will tell you, the rarest mantle in this game is going to be the Zero Dawn Horizon. If you guys didn't know, the Zero Dawn Horizon existed only on console. So if you have this game on console and you were able to actually get it, then you have one of possibly, I don't want to say like one of the best, but it definitely sits up there as top. Just because it doubles the stats. So like if you boost yourself up, then you put the mantle on, boom. Oh, rip. Okay. The game was just like, you know what? No end screen. You just shredded this monster. So it's fine. No need to show any stats. Oh, that's right, because this isn't a... Oh, dude, that's awesome. Alright, so we actually helped someone progress in their story. This is a story quest, dude. Dang. Too bad I want the skippies. Give me the skippies. Give me the skippies.
It's definitely here.
And now you get to see a little bit of the story. Honestly, this is kind of cool, though. So that means we're actually going right into another fight immediately. Cool. I guess that means you're getting 3 fights in one for this one. So we had that one, that monster, and now we're gonna have 2 monsters. I consider them as 2 monsters. It's really just one, but
This is
yeah.
something too big for us to take on. We gotta escape. Retreat now.
We get to see him in action. Look at that. Dude, respect. He's running bow. That's a hunter, man. Respect, man. I actually did try this game with bow, and it was like, this is a vibe. This is definitely a vibe that I can work with.
Make sure you get a good look at that thing.
You better come back in one piece.
Picture, you better come back. He immediately proceeds to just go down with the ship. The Skippies have finally worked.